Alright, we're back with another video, and I have controller mic in the house, so you'll be able to hear all the clicks and stuff. If you really want to pay attention, you can see on the secondary screen right here on top of my GameCube as well. I'm playing with BD Joe, and I unlocked the bicycle. I just put in the code, but for some reason it wasn't working with my wireless controller. I don't know, I tried several times. And so I went ahead and switched the controller and plugged this in, and then got it. Now I'm back to my wireless. So with the wireless, it plays fine. It's just I can't get the code in sometimes, you know, because I haven't unlocked it. So, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna switch the source, and then I'm going to, since this is in port 3, I'm gonna display the miles per hour. So we'll switch the source and hit resume, and then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's your miles per hour. And so now I did a run and shattered my record. I played on the PSP and got a 98K run, which was great. And so I just want to see if there's, for one, if there's any differences aside from the 60 frames. You know, a lot of people look at it as it's kind of a cheat type thing, you know, and I don't really think it is. And the reason I don't think the bicycle's a cheat, even though I think it's like maxed out stats, right? But there's flaws in it that, you know, it's lightweight, it turns too quick, which is a plus and a con. Ooh, you saw that? And so it does glitch, apparently. Just like the other vehicles, cabbies, cars. But it's kind of considered a cheat to many because it goes so fast. And it has the highest top speed and the fastest acceleration to that top speed. So we just want to see. Hopefully my controller don't die with all this vibration. I got a WiiU Pro going, so hopefully. I do feel like there are some differences already between the PSP and this. Like, I know on the PSP there's no squeak, but I feel like there's a little bit more resistance, like it doesn't go as fast, you know, as it does on PSP. And so I don't know, like the squeaky wheels are a real thing. But I haven't done a long play in quite a while. And so the idea was, you know, whenever I play at work on my PSP, you know, I'd put it in sleep mode, and then once I got to around 80K, I'd wait until I had time at home, and then I would play and just see how far I can get, you know. But I don't really have a method, you know. I have a lot of these customers memorize where they're going to go. You just need to remember the 2 locations that some of them will have. They don't all change, but a lot of them do. So you don't need to have complete memorization, but you want to remember who you picked up, who you're going to pick up next, depending on the colors you see. It's like this guy. When he's orange, he always goes to the bus terminal. When he's yellow, he doesn't. Yeah, I think when he's yellow, he takes you to Borders Paradise, I believe. I try not to pick him up when he's that color, so I don't have that one memorized. Let's see, I'm going to back up, and I didn't have to. That's where I wanted to go. I wanted to pick her up and go to the fire station. Usually if she's orange, I found that you pick her up first when they're all orange. she'll go to the fire station. Sometimes the man won't, even though he's the one that's most common to go to the fire station. You pick them up in a certain order, and her and him will go to the fire station. But the other girl that's back there, she doesn't always go. I think I've had her take me to the fire station once. Normally she goes back to the mall. I don't remember if it's the north gate or the west gate, but she takes me to the mall all the time. So you pick them up in the right order, when they're the right color, and they'll usually take you where you want to go. You just have to remember, and that's a pain. Where am I going? Seaside Market. I knew it was down there, I just couldn't remember which one. Okay, so we're going to go out here, pick up this. I don't know if these changed to green. I've picked up like 3 greens out here before. I don't know if that particular one changes or not. But I like to pick up those first because they're kind of out of the way. You got plenty of time early on, and you won't forget about them later, or when you're low on time, you don't have to worry about going those extra steps just to get to them. You know, because from the street to pick them up, you know, it might be like 4 seconds, but when you're running out of time, that 4 seconds adds up. So when you got the time now, go ahead and pick them up, so you don't have to worry about it later on, and you can just go straight to the road and get everybody that's there. That was a bad one. And that, you saw what I did right there, that fast reverse dash, whatever you want to call it. So I can never get that to work on the PSP. I don't know if it's, I've never had that happen. That was a teleport right there. So I've never had that reverse dash. I can never get it to work on PSP. I don't know if it's the 30 frames difference or what, but yeah, and that teleport, I usually never get lucky with a teleport to actually have them recorded. But I also, when I do get a teleport, it's usually nothing that really benefits me. It'll just be like, oh, they teleported you a car lengths ahead of you, you know, or 2 car lengths. And I'm like, if it wouldn't have glitched, I would have been further along already. I hate this section. If you're running low on time, you could pick up all them reds in the area. They just kind of go within the same X, you know, on the street that are there, but when I'm talking, sometimes I forget where the passengers are taking me. So you'll see me bring that up on screen. And when you go through there in that center section, don't hit that thing that's there in the middle. Don't hit it, because you can glitch out and that thing will just throw you wherever. You'll lose some time. So far, I feel like the bicycle is harder on GameCube. Now, when I say GameCube, it might apply to PlayStation 2 and, you know, Crazy Taxi 3, I don't know. Crazy Taxi 3 is just a little different. But it might apply to Dreamcast. You know, when I say harder, I don't mean I mean, I feel like the bicycle smoother driving, and maybe it's the vibration throwing me off, you know, because the PSP doesn't have rumble. Oh dude, that would be nice if somebody could wire, because they already consoleized the PSP. That was very recent. If you haven't, look it up. And it still has the UMD door and everything. They consoleized it completely, and they paired it up to they used a Bluetooth controller adapter built into it. Come on. And they demoed it with like a PlayStation 4, I think, controller. They didn't mention rumble, but you know, that'd be pretty nice if it worked. Although the PSP version doesn't support rumble. Maybe there's like some mods or something. Yeah, I didn't get this many glitches on PSP. You know, some people, I've read, I say some people, but I've read that like PSP is considered like harder, a harder version to play. I think due to its frame rate and crappy analog stick, which I don't even use. I use the D-pad. Yeah, I do need to pay attention. Because I'm thinking and talking and I'm not paying attention where they're going, so I have to bring it up on screen. But yeah, I do feel like the bicycle's harder to drive. Harder as in not difficult, but it's closer to a car on here than it is like a cheat, I guess you could say, for those who consider it a cheat. Because on a PSP, it does feel a little bit like smoother. I feel like it goes faster, but I can't confirm that, and it could be the lower frame rate that just throws me off, because I don't get to see the miles per hour on the screen. There's no code for that. I wonder if somebody can mod that into there. You think it would be in the code of the game? No, I didn't want to pick you up. Thought I was far enough away. Surprised he didn't say, could you get closer? You know, they always do that. Come on, get out of my way. But yeah, I just wanted to do a bicycle run because, you know, the bike doesn't really get any love. You know, it's considered by many like a cheat or an easy way to play the game. And I don't see it that way, because you can easily pick up Gus, and a lot of people do. Gus is the fastest one, right? He's the heaviest. He knocks other cars out the way easier. He can plow through traffic better, you know. So how is Gus not a cheat? You look up all the world records, they're all with Gus. You know, unless somebody's using a bicycle and getting a record, because with the bicycle it doesn't matter who you use. See, he changed. He usually doesn't change on me like that. That was rare. But yeah, the bicycle, man, out the way. Okay, this is gonna be bad. But yeah, the bicycle has the same stats no matter what cabbie you use. So, you know, you want to play with the bike, just pick up your best, your favorite personality cabbie, and you're good. Let's go back here, right? You should go to the lookout tower. Police station, man, they're all changing on me now. Yeah, you know, I didn't have this many glitches at all in total on the whole run for PSP using a bike. I don't know if I would make it at this point. Yeah, probably not. Okay, let's pick up. Yeah, I don't even think in my last runs I missed dropping off a customer at all. It's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, like my 98K PSP bicycle run, I didn't have this many glitches. Like in total. Saw that too? That was a glitch in the making. See, now I gotta take her because these other people took me backwards already, and now I have to waste her when I could have saved her taking me this trip on another run. I mean, I'm going the other direction. I'm gonna save those two behind me and go over here just to be sure, because that guy might take me to the mall instead of going to the fire station. So especially since the other lady was also orange, they were both orange, so that's usually like a sign. It's not a good idea. Okay, you're both yellow, green, whatever color y'all consider yourselves. They should have made a different color in this game. Instead of like green and then green, yellow, you know, they should have been like blue, you know, or because there's already yellow, orange, red, and then green, and they have a yellow green. They should have made it into something else, because it's too close, the color, especially when you're in a hurry. Why is everything else destructible, but that's not? Come on. I'll go ahead and get you out of the way. But yeah, that guy's green. Hopefully he stays. That's what I was hoping for. Watch him change. Yeah, he did. I'm not picking you up yet. Oh, and then you turned off. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the other guy that I just went for, and he was orange. If you saw when I took the lady to the Pizza Hut, he was green, and he's hardly ever green. Like, I don't know what the prerequisites are to make him green, but he is hardly ever green when I need him to be, because he goes further, you know. That's scary. And I don't like to pick him up when he's orange, because he's just going to go to the, I was going to say Chicken Shack, but these have the license. He's going to go to KFC. Hopefully this one doesn't take me to Fila. Huh. See, they're changing on me today. Like at the beginning of the game, I had a few good ones, and they were going where, you know, they were the color they're supposed to be that I want to pick them up, and they were taking me where I wanted to go. I just run, because I keep having to pick up these other customers that I don't want to pick up. It's going to ruin me later. That's the biggest issue with it. So let's go see here. Got you. Sega. So why don't you release this on Switch? Like, it's already been, it's kind of known already that you're gonna bring Crazy Taxi and the other Dreamcast games over starting in 2027. So I don't want to have to buy a Switch 2 for that game, which I'm not going to play the competitive one, because what I want to play is the remastered. I don't want to play against 98 other people or whatever it is. I mean, I could stay on top of the leaderboard for a little bit, but that's not what I want to do. I don't have time to maintain it. I want to play this. Like, they can port this right now. The Switch can handle it. It can handle it in native 720p, 60 frames with no issues. And whenever it's docked, it should be able to play it perfectly fine in 1080p. It may be the Switch upscaling, but it'll still look good. It'll still play fine. I just want it to be in the Switch so I can play it. Yeah, I will say, so the bicycle steers better on PSP. Let's see, yeah, I get that. And it drives smoother. I feel like that squeak on here, although it is a sound, I think they programmed the bicycle to slow down faster, and it does slow down faster on PSP as well, but I feel like this one slows down faster than it does on PSP. And it may not even be that much. Like, you gonna do that to me? Really? Okay, let me go grab him. I didn't angle that right. I backed up. 'Cause I saw he was behind me, but I didn't get the angle right. Hey, 15 seconds? Why was it so slow? Did I launch that in there? I was looking at my location on the screen, and I know I hit that rail, that train thing. And when I looked up, I feel like it went flying in the air. And I was like, that'd be an awesome glitch, because those things always stop me from going anywhere. They always get in my way and they don't want to move. I'll go ahead and get you. I think I grabbed the preacher band already. Yeah. Thought I heard something. You know, I wasn't even going to pick that guy up. He just spawned. I was going to pick up the other yellow one that I had saw. Those are the worst. I should make a shirt, you know, that says something about, like, you know, my life be like, and it shows the crazy taxi cabbie going into one of the light poles, electrical poles, wherever they are. You're like my life in a nutshell. Somebody tell me what my fastest speed is, because you know, I don't have time to look at it. I know it'll be a focal point for some viewers. You? No, you still haven't changed color, huh? Yeah, that's a teleport. You know, I never get teleports. They're like super rare. And then when I do, they never work in my favor. I don't want to get stuck over there, so let's go down this way. Pick up somebody who's gonna go forward. All these customers always go forward, unless you put in the another day code or something. You go into the yacht harbor, right, Mrs. Fancy. Well, that was a glitch. I guess they got to make up for those two teleports. You know, it is like so hard to get 400 seconds in this game. Like, a lot of times I'll get so close to it, but it won't happen. Or I'll get it whenever I pick up a customer, not when I drop them off. I'm like, yeah, I got 400 seconds, but it's when I pick them up. Kind of. Yeah, that, like, stick it on the wall like that, where it, you know, you get stuck, whatever. That didn't happen on PSP. So, I mean, it might have to do with how they compress the game, make it fit, and the textures, I don't know, something different. I'm gonna kill you if you go to Popcorn Mania. Because that's the other location she goes. And her color will still be green. And you won't know. I mean, there's some crazy taxi savants out there that, well, if you have this orange customer standing over here and this yellow one behind you, you know, and you've already picked out one of the green ones, then and only then will you know for sure that she takes you, she's guaranteed to go this way. You know, it's something like that. I've seen the video. I can never remember. Like, it's just, this game is already hard enough to remember. You know, not playing it every day. I can barely remember where the customers are going once I grab them. See, like $3.99. Tiny, it's hard to get 400. See, that's what I want. And the yellow in front of me, I can never remember those two yellows, both of them. I can never look at them and be like, oh, they're gonna take me to the fire station and or lookout tower, you know. I can never know. Okay, I'm gonna risk it, man. Fire station. See, you changed. And I think it's because the other customer was orange. If I would have picked her up first and taken her to the mall, I think he would have been going to the fire station then. Kind of these games got these weird rules, you know. Yeah, and I think he's guaranteed bus terminal if the other customer on the side of the road who looked like BD Joe, if that customer is red, I believe this customer always goes to the bus terminal. I think. Okay, there's weird rules. Come on, take me to this tennis. No, it's not great. Don't lie to yourself. It is easier to turn on console than on PSP. That's a difference. Okay, I'll take you. Where are you going? Styling. You styling and profiling. Q bus entry, right? You're so fast. Okay. Don't turn around completely. Come on. Where am I going? Wall. I mean, I'll make it, but gosh. Oh. I gotta stop faster, huh? Where are you at? I saw you in the background. That's one thing too. You know, look in the background. Whenever you're driving, And even if the color of the customer changes by the next time you go, at least it'll be in the back of your mind that there's still somebody there you haven't picked up. Sometimes, of course, you know, they deactivate, they turn off. I don't know what the word is. Which one do you go to, bus or? Yeah, you go to the bus. So it's the other guy now. Who's gonna, come on, move. That lady was green, that light green that I don't like picking up. I mean, I'm in the 400 seconds, so I'm doing okay right now. I'm just gonna skip these area right now because there's too many reds. I'm gonna pick up. No, I don't want to pick you up. I'm gonna pick up this one. So I think the other one is gonna take me to the mall. You too? Oh my gosh. Why are they all changing on me today? Oh, now she wants to activate. Okay. See, this one I picked up, she's supposed to go to the university and she changed. And then that guy. I want to pick you up or you. There's a risk here, but we'll try it. Yep, fire station. It's good. That was a risk because, you know, pick them up later, and a lot of times, yeah, see, that's what you don't want to hit. Come on. That's why you don't want to hit that piece in the middle. But, oh my gosh. I'm not going to make this one now. Oh, I did. Shocker. Okay, which one is yellow? I'm not taking yellow. I'll go. Nope. Nope. Well, since you're throwing me that way, let's go over here then. I was getting stuck in the wall. So my original consensus was that even though the bicycle has maxed out stats, that it glitched out less and you were able to recover from glitches easier. But it seems that only applies to PSP. You know I have traffic on low. You saw that, right? Let me pause it for a second. Let me. So yeah, so come on, I didn't even stop there. Those vehicles got in my way. Yeah, I mean, it's easier to steer on console than it is on PSP, I'll say that, but I'm also comparing the D-pad. Because that's what I use. I use the D-pad on PSP. That little thumbstick nub, I can't use it. It hurts. You know, so. And then glitches on a 98K run. Glitches were far less. Like, I think I only had like 2 glitches in the entire run. And I was able to recover from them faster. Okay, so you hopefully go to the RB baseball stadium. One of those. See, like I don't have that on PSP. I'm going out there. I don't want to pick her up. I should probably turn around and pick up the green, because the green despawns sometimes. And like this, like when it kind of sticks to the wall and then it gets like a split-second freeze, or 1 frame where it gets stuck and freezes. I don't have that on PSP. Now it does get hung up on the wall like that. Now that's pretty normal, but it's easier for me to recover from all of those. But normally I'll play for like 40-45 minutes at work, and then by then I have 20,000 or so. I want you. Maybe he'll take me where I want to go. Yeah. He's there. That one's available, but there's one across the other side too. I don't know. They sometimes despawn and don't show themselves. Let's grab you in the red. And then, is it you? Nope, it's the other one. Yeah, somebody said like on PSP that you start getting, you can get a random freeze. Skybank. After picking up like 226 customers, somewhere around there is when it starts, but we don't know if SD loading and custom firmware can make a difference. Because with custom firmware, I can overclock the PSP, and that already reduces all the slowdown that this game has to basically none. Not you. Which one is it? I'll just pick up somebody else. That's fine. I got plenty of time. Yeah, drifting is easier on PSP. I don't know what it is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, you're ready. So you see how having to go backwards eventually is going to ruin my run, because you get to a point to where all the customers in a certain area are just going to go backwards and nowhere else. So you're going to end up playing this back and forth game. And you want to loop the map as much as possible without having to go back and forth, because, you know, every time you turn around, that costs you about, depending on how fast you can turn around and how efficient you are at it, it'll cost you about 3 seconds or so, possibly even 4 if you consider the fact that you could have been moving already. You could have went straight into a boost had you not had to turn around. So you could even say it's up to 4 seconds that you lose. And so every time you gotta turn around, you're losing time. And so that's why I get frustrated when these customers are the color that I want, but then they're not taking me to the destination I want to go to. And I know that's just the way the game is, and you got to deal with it. You know, you can't control all of it, because what's going to happen is you keep driving back and forth to get a customer to spawn that despawned or become the color you want, and even doing that, you're wasting your time by not picking up somebody. So it's always something. And so I guess that's what the appeal of this game is, you know, just to keep playing. It's like the, you know, with Minecraft, you know, one more block, just one more block. I just want to place this down, and then that's it, you know, and then you just keep playing. So that car turned me around both directions. Is there anybody in the grass? Yeah, there is. You should be going to KFC or something. Or RetroVision. There's a yellow creature. Hopefully he doesn't despawn on me. Oh, green, I'm going to pick you up. Because you are never green when I want you to be. You want greens because it's a high risk, high reward. Once you know the game, the high risk, it's not really as high of a risk, you know, so it's basically just a high reward once you're very familiar with the game. Pick you up right here. I don't know if it's proven, but there's I believe that if you drift into a customer, no matter how slow you're going, if you can drift into a customer, even enough to just have the side of your vehicle land near the customer, it prevents them from running away. I don't know to what extent that has been tested, other than, you know, forum talk. What color are you? I can't see. There we go. There's a green one. The reason I didn't grab those at the baseball stadium is because they're golden yellow. So when they're PP yellow, as I like to call it, you don't want to pick them up. You could say Sonic ring yellow. You know, when it's just pure yellow, you don't want to pick them up because they're going to take you to the heliport. So they go backwards. Unless you just really want to go backwards, then just note that's what they do. That green one in front of me, she's going to take me backwards, so I'm not picking her up. Because I want to stay in this area and I want to loop the map. All these yellows and oranges in this area, they take you forwards, which is great. Once you get down here, they kind of change their mind sometimes. When I mean sometimes, I mean all of the time. See, he goes to the CT hospital, I think. He takes me to the bus station, bus terminal every now and then, but most of the time, no. Most of the time, I think it's the hospital, and then it is the Borders Paradise, I believe. That customer I just passed up, you want to pick her up when she's that lime greenish yellow color. I'm going to pick up Mr. Beady Joe here. This customer, hopefully he, nope, see, he goes to the Borders Paradise. Sometimes he goes to the bus station. I can never tell when he needs to go there. But this is an area that's easy to get stuck in. I'll take you because you're an easy, drive. I saw a yellow behind me, I believe, but I'm not going for that. I'm going to go up here. He's hard to get to sometimes because if you don't angle it right and stop, you can get stuck into the wall, and then you can reverse and fall off, and you end up wasting time. So I will say with the bicycle, he's easier to get to, mainly because, and you don't want to go down here. He's just easier to get to mainly because the bike stops better. More like stops on a dime. Okay, let's go down this way. First one here on the right, I believe, should, take me to the Università. When she's green, you don't want her. I mean, you might, but I don't. Who am I to tell you how to play the game, I try to give whatever knowledge and tips I can pass down to other players, because Crazy Taxi is going to get a boost a couple years from now. Once the remaster, and I don't know what they're going to call the other one, Crazy Taxi 99 or something. I forgot. I think they had a name that was kind of leaked. But yeah, everybody's gonna be talking Crazy Taxi and playing Crazy Taxi. So it's gonna get some popularity pretty soon. Well, 2 years from now, if that's considered soon. Go here, you're yellow, that's fine. Makes it easier than turning around when my neck's starting to hurt. That was close. It's like, I know they put stuff in the way on purpose. You know, sometimes you can guess, like you can do a very let's see, what do they call that? I mean, it's a good estimated guess. You know, that one glitched and turned me back around. But anyway, just by the color, what they are, like if it's a red, and you're like, you have to look at where you're at when you see the red, and then you can be like, okay, there's the heliport's right there. So there's a good chance he's going to take me to the heliport, but he could take you to KFC. You know, so that's always something to consider, but it gives you an idea of what can happen. I'm still going to go right here and pick up these. I like to stay in an area and pick up. I like to stay on the right side and pick up those, and then once I start running out of customers over here, start going to the other side after the freeway. Oh, I don't like those. She sometimes goes to the bus terminal. So I get lucky with her every now and then, you know, and for me it's like, it's a very low percentage. Hopefully one of these will luck out and I'll, you know, 1 out of 3 will go to the, nope, all 3 of them went backwards. And for sure, 2 out of those 3 can go to the tennis court. So I'm just going to go around here and pick up the next. Nope, not you. I thought it was. You changed colors on me. Why do these cars move out the way sometimes, you know what I mean? You know, the game programs them to get in your way. I'm just stuck going this way now. Okay, let's see if this customer's ready. Well, that one is. That one's good. There's 2 in this on this street, you know, and they both turn off, deactivate, whatever. I have to hit everything in the area, right? Yeah, so there's this channel. I don't think she is though. Oh, she is going to the university. I was gonna say, because I think usually I have to pick up the other ones first when they're yellow, and then they go to the university, and then when she's left over, come on. Whew, man, it's rough. That's a rough 50K. Yacht Harbor. I was focusing on my miles per hour down at the bottom. Yeah, I would have to say that the bicycle is not easier on console. You know, I can kind of argue on PSP because I did not get glitches like this. Come on, stop doing that. And her, she's orange. She's always orange, right? I think if I picked her up like 50 times, she would take me to the heliport. Like 3. Really? You just did that to me? He's going to the church. You're probably going to the heliport or... Is it you? No, I think it's... you're not turned on though. You might. Yeah. He goes to the baseball stadium sometimes. I wanted the rocker with the pink hair. Because he always takes me to the baseball stadium. Okay, we got somebody here. I'll get him before he despawns. I used to not do this, but trying to weave through the traffic, I would get so many glitches and get thrown around or whatever, and you just get 1 or 2 of those, and that would just, it would ruin my run. And I'm like, really? I was like, ain't nobody care, you know? Like, nobody cares that you do that as a player of this game. You know, you play how you feel fit. You want to play it on easy traffic difficulty or easy, you know, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Like, we just, because we know, like, especially a lot of the regulars that play, you know, we know that the game is difficult no matter what. And that it just takes one customer, one glitch to ruin it. I had a feeling you were going to the police station. I almost picked the other one up instead. Because from here, I hate going to the police station. Because I feel like there's no fast way to get there. It's like, look. See, I always make it there with like 12 seconds, 10 seconds, you know. It's always something like that. You know what's funny is I rarely have to take customers here. Ugh, they're red. Gross. Where are you going? Borders. Paradise. Isn't that kind of far for red? I guess not. Maybe that's the farthest the red will take you. I'll grab you. I think it's that lady, her right there. I think she's the one who takes me to the lookout tower from here. You see how I just racked up a few seconds, you know? I want these two to change, but they don't want to change. I want to go to Borders Paradise or wherever they're going to take me. Let's see if she's ready over here. Where'd you go? Okay, well, I'll take you to Borders Paradise. Had a feeling. Did you see how earlier I said, you know, this is a easy place to get stuck? Where did that red car come out of nowhere? See, and she goes to Borders Paradise. I don't want to take her yet. Where he's? Let's see, fire station, please. Should be one up here. You should have rounded that corner. Guess I'll go get a green down here. So as you can see, it's getting more difficult now because once I get to the other side of the map again, I'm starting to run out of customers that want to take me where I want to go due to all that going back and forth, you know. So once I get to that point, you're going to see it's going to be glitches. The only good thing is I got a lot of time right now, so the glitch, although terrible, it was still tolerable. Fila? Oh, I need you to be yellow, not light green. I like how the arrow is like showing that you're like right there, and you still got like two corners to turn, you know. Hopefully. Nope, she don't. I mean, I knew the odds. You know, it's only like 5% of the time that she actually goes to the heliport, you know, so it wasn't that big of a deal. It's just, it's annoying though. See, I had a feeling that he was gonna switch on me and want to go to KFC, but good thing he didn't. So I guess you win some and lose some, right? Either rocker, hopefully baseball stadium. Okay, move out the way. Nobody? Man, that's sad. I'm gonna take you, because you'll take me back that way. And then maybe somebody will spawn. There's one. I think she's going to the heliport. Both of them are. Okay, he turned off. RB station. You see, this is when, you know, this is about the point that it starts to get this way. And you, Fila, original Levi's, said knew it was going to be in the, because he wasn't green. I mean, it is what it is. There was no green customers to pick up, but kind of annoying. There's a yellow over here, but I'm thinking she's gonna take me backwards to the nope. I was just gonna say go to the park. She's like, take me to the hella park. Which was yellow though. Why are there buses here? There's never buses there. Well, you know who I'm getting next, do you? Can you guess? Because I need to get out of this area. You know, she doesn't give you any more time than a regular green customer that's going to the same spot who's just closer. So right now I'm at 58 seconds. This guy that would have been in the corner right there who's green. I mean, his time changes sometimes, and I've gotten, I believe, where it was like, I think he's given me 70 seconds before, and that was good. But most of the time, he gives me like 60 or 62, whatever. So basically, on average, it's proportionate time. So like, she doesn't really give you any more time. You know, you would think, oh, she's a hidden customer to pick up. You think, oh, let's give her more time. No. You would think that they would give you like hidden customer. You know, she gives you 80 seconds as kind of a way to, you know, if you learn about her, you can extend your game. But no, you better still be there. I was gonna say, I've had them despawn literally from like that distance before. I wasn't on the same street; it was around the corner versus, you know, but it was still like they're still loaded. Should have been, but well, I guess that's the point. I guess they were loaded, and the game was just like, you know what? We're gonna turn them off. They're on a timer. Let's see, where are you going? Are you still there? No? You are police station or lookout tower? Good. Game's helping me out. Okay, she's yellow back there, so hopefully tennis court. Now I'm just going to go straight and bypass all these backwards customers. There should be an orange up here. And then from the cable car stop top, I got plenty of people to choose from. I'm gonna get that gold one. There's some green ones if I go on the other road, but You know, she's right here, easy accessible. They don't take me much farther. And I'll just wait until, hopefully I have a customer that takes me to Sale Street or Fresh Tree Street, you know. Then I can grab those green ones over there instead of driving and losing time just driving over there. That's all that. See, I hate how they change color, like when I'm really like literally just right there and they change color. I'm like, I just passed you up. I mean, you know, I get it. It makes the game more challenging. You know, but still, like, come on, you didn't break. You know what I mean? What makes this game even more challenging in it is the fact that you can't infinitely, you know, just loop the map, you know. You can't constantly do that. You can do it, you know, so many times, but at some point you're going to run into customers that want to move you in the direction you're trying to go. And hopefully somebody's at the stadium. Although I'm really not too sure about that. Because she don't count to me. And neither does that one. Well, the red one kind of counts for me because they take me to the RV station and I'm fine with that. I feel like when they have these voice actors come in, and are you taking me to the, I knew it, chicken place. It was either baseball stadium or chicken. When they had these voice actors come in, it's like they were in a rush, you know, to get the game out the door, you know, get it packaged and ready in people's hands, and they were just like, you know what? Here's some lines, and the majority of the lines would be the same thing. Come on now, you know, hurry up. Come on now, let's go. You know, it would be like the same thing. Did I hear text 8? Well, either way, I'm just gonna go. Cross my fingers, right? Oh, you're going to the church. You always go to the church. He's like, yeah, every time I pick you up, that's where you always go. You never change your direction. You always go to the church. He's like, where are you going? I'm going to the church. Of course, right? He's like, I always go to the church. See, where are you at when I need you? Okay, now. Tower Records. You have 3 different locations you go, don't you? Because when you're yellow, oh, now there's a yellow one down there. So when you're yellow, you like to go further than Tower Records. And it's usually not the RB or baseball stadium. See, now I don't have rooftop grandmama, you know? So, it's like, where do I go now? It's this park area where they all move you forwards. And I go to the Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then I have nobody to pick up over there. And then I go down to the heliport area and I got like one person. And he wants to go, you know, somewhere else. Let's see. I don't see nobody. He despawned. Baseball stadium. I wish that other one was green. So there's a green guy right here who doesn't want to spawn. Him. He's standing there. Teleport. Tower records. So that's why when you play this game, you gotta have voiceovers, commentary, so everybody knows your frustration of the game, so they understand as a viewer, you know, what you have to deal with for these high scores. And you're going to the heliport. No, it's not. It's not great. What would be great is if you go where I need you to go. Get in the view RV station. See, it's going back and forth. I know where you want to go. I'm just saying, I'm going back and forth. So yeah, I don't see nobody. Green, are you gonna be spawn? No, you're not. See, there you are, just standing there. I'm not driving back and forth. I'm just gonna go across the freeway, lose my 20 seconds. Watch my miles per hour. See? And that's how you run out of time in this game. You better say fire station. Because this one goes to the police station too. Just throwing that out there. I hate going to the police station. It's like, for me, when you're in that area and those guys go to the police station, it's like the hardest to travel to get there. And I don't know what it is. It's just, nope, you're going backwards. Or, yeah, you're going backwards. I'm not picking you up. I'm refusing you because you're not going where I want to go. He needs to be yellow. And then he goes to university. The other guy who was green. Now, I guess I'm going this way. Glitches. The game tells you where you gotta go. You gotta follow. Too many turns down there. That's why I don't go that way. And that customer, watch. She's gonna be gone. Okay, told you. Saw that? She was there. Wait up, wait up. Don't go nowhere. I need you to pick me up. And then she's like, poof. Gone. Ugh, my hand's getting cramped. I'm going to pick you up because you were red last time when I was in the area. Okay, I mean there's Preacher Man down there. Let's see if he turned off. Looks like he did. Of course he did, right? Where'd you go? You turned off too? Like, oh, here you are. See, from 500 seconds to 400 seconds, just like that. All because you can't find a customer. And why can't you find a customer? Because they didn't program enough to go certain directions. Because you know why? Because they did not expect, and this is actually known, they didn't expect that people were going to get good at the game like they are and achieve such high scores. They didn't think that people like me would get, I mean, people who get scores like I do would achieve those, even that high of a score. Like, you know, and I don't even consider myself like, you know, one of the best. I consider myself good at the game because your average player probably doesn't get 3,000 to 5,000. You know, just your average player who just like picks up the game and plays, you know. The people who regularly play, you know, a lot of them probably don't reach 20,000. And so, you know, I can regularly reach 80,000 without, you know, I can pretty much just play and then it's like, okay, I'm going to score $80,000. You know, it's just I have trouble getting past that. So I'm not one of those kind of higher tier players, but they didn't expect people to get in the, say, 50Ks type of score. Oh, she's actually going to the bus terminal. That is like, that's like the girl who's behind KFC, like legit. The girl behind KFC never wants to go to the heliport, but like once in a, you know? Yeah, I had a feeling this was the fire station one. The other one can go too, but I just never know at what time, when to pick up which one. And that one too, I think she might be going. We're gonna risk it. I knew it. That's the other location she goes, is the stupid mall. Yeah, it's pretty much known that they, the developers of the game, they didn't expect people to get such high scores like we get, like I get. You know, much less people who are able to surpass the 100K with ease. You know, there's a handful of you that I've seen, but they did not expect that at all. Okay, there's... Stop bouncing around. Seriously. Come on, did you change colors to... No, you didn't? It's so hard to do that with the bicycle. Like, seriously. Sound like my daughter when I say seriously. Because she's like, seriously? Well, I'm trying to. You know, I know y'all are going backwards. Just give me a break. But, yeah, they didn't expect people to hit like 50K in the game. Scores like that. And so, I think that's why they didn't, how would I say it? They didn't like count out how many customers, you know, would go a certain direction. How many would go? Oh gosh, I don't want to go in there. How many go forward? How many go back? You know, I don't think they counted. Fire station, please. Take me to the mall. I don't want to go to the mall. I think BD Joe's already annoyed because of the fact that he's been listening like the same 5 songs on loop. He's probably been more frustrated with that. You know, I actually turned, but apparently he did too. Okay, let's go this way. Oh good, you're yellow. Yay! I'm looking at glitching is what I'm looking at. You know, if I can get I just want like 90K, you know. If I can get if I can get high 80s, like 88, 89, I'll be satisfied. But I really want like I want this run to be like a 90K run. You know, if I could. If the gamer gods would be on my side. Not letting me glitch so much. I'm also kind of ready to stop because I've been recording for a while. My hands are getting cramped. Even though I'm using my favorite controller. And I have been, I don't know what the clock says behind me, but I started at 12:45. See, how many times can BD Joe listen to ya 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 ya? You know, how many times before he gets frustrated and gives up? You know, Crazy Taxi is truly an endurance test. That's what it is. There's nothing more. Of course, memorization comes with it. The more you memorize, the more you learn. So you can keep your score going higher because that's part of the endurance test. Wait, nobody? What kind of game is this? I gotta drive half the map to find a customer. I'm seeing 160s in there. 154. Okay, you're a quick few seconds. So is she. You can take me to the mall that we're already at? You're at the mall. Did they not think that one through? Awesomeness Hotel. I feel like I'm not gonna get 90K. Remember I told you earlier in the run, I said picking up certain customers ruined it for me. I was not lying on that. I guess there's nobody in the area. Why can't I hit these cars and then like a customer fall out? Oh, you want to change colors too? Okay, so we go this way. Okay, what do we got here? Fire station, bus terminal. Of course. He's like, of course. Let's go to the bus terminal. Why? Well, that's my 80K. That's a decent run, but it's like when you do 80K and you have like 10 videos on YouTube of doing 80K, how is that any fun anymore? You know what I'm saying? I think guy's supposed to be right here. I guess I grabbed him earlier. That's all I can think. If you say bus terminal, I'm gonna kill you. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Why would you go to the bus terminal? There's nobody here. There's no customers here. Okay. There were buses. I give them that. And you're going to the mall. Take me to the mall. No, how about you go to the university where everybody else wants to go? I am going. How much faster do I need to go? I'm going 150 miles an hour. See when I hit that taxi? Some customer should have came out that I could pick up. Take me to the fire station. Lookout tower. Crazy, really? Maybe at the lookout tower. Why don't you want to go to the university like you always want to go? Okay, where's the other one? Oh, you're going far, aren't you? Skybank. I think it's the other one who's taking me to like either Fresh Street or Sale Street. There's so much traffic in these streets. I got low traffic on. Does low traffic mean traffic difficulty? Does that mean that there's less traffic? Or does it mean that they're less annoying traffic on the road? Because they seem pretty annoying, so and it seems like there's a lot of traffic as it is. Take me to the baseball stadium. And there's nobody there, and then I have to go back around, and I'm gonna lose all my time. Hey, I boosted there. And the game's like, hey, we give you somebody. Take me to the RV station. Couldn't spawn nobody that wants to go to the other side, could you? Go back this way. There ain't nobody. I was about to say. There should be a customer like right in here. How did that car flip? I wasn't even near it. The AI in the game was flipping cars before I even got there. It's probably doing it so as to get in my way. What serious speed? Gosh. Turns you around and then kicks you back like. And you just drive all the way to the front of the game, or what? Is that what I gotta do? My hand. You heard that? I don't know if you did. My hand popped. 2:30. So I've been playing for 2 hours and 45 minutes? No. Hour and 45 minutes. Math's not when I'm tired. I'm not mathing right. Let's go to Marble Slab. That's what it should have been. Come on, Arrow, move off the screen. Like, seriously. That was like a rough drive. He's like, you know what you're doing. There's no need for me to tell you where I'm going. You already know. Have we tallied up how many preachers there are in this game? No. That bus was moving out the way and it literally just moved in to the way more when it was already moving out the way. I'm gonna go this way and hopefully there's somebody there that the game might have gifted me. And they didn't, so let's go back and suffer the consequences of that. I guess add more suffering. The game doesn't want me to get any further. Keeps glitching me out. Okay. What keeps happening? Like they really keep glitching me and spawning all these vehicles in my path every time. maybe 87. I mean, if that's the case with this one, this probably won't be, but if I can find one customer to pick up. Well, barring any glitches, I can make this one. Oh, 87. Yeah, you know, it's high 80s, ain't it? It's not 89, 90, what I wanted, but saw that. The game just wasn't going my way. There was just too many glitches. 220, 215, 201. It says first because it's first place on the GameCube. It's not my personal best overall, but JLO. Game over. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, I had an 84 and a 71. You know, I haven't done long runs on GameCube in a while. So, what, 8/14, 2024? Was that the last one? I mean, I know I've been playing on PSP, and I might have done a Dreamcast one. PS2 I just don't do because it's 480i. I can't force progressive scan. So, but yeah, look, you see it's yellow because I was using the bicycle. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Later.